Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. As you can clearly see, we are here on Tygem, and although I probably ought to be streaming, I thought I would give another shot at playing a game of Go when I am not streaming, and hopefully will not be looking at that window this time repeatedly, or that screen rather, repeatedly while I'm playing. No promises though. Apparently, in my attempt to play slower off stream, but on camera, to give you guys, you know, more information and stuff like that. Some people had expressed that they liked me playing games not on stream. Tried to slow down, really describe my moves. I was doing a really great job of it apparently, because the first guy I played resigned because I was taking too long. So doesn't that figure? Standard 1033 game, and he's like, you know what, you're taking at least 30 seconds on this move. I'm just gonna leave. And that's what he did. So this, I guess, is take 2 of the night. You know what? He was just on the edge. Okay. Need to remember, X amount of moves, then describe them. Otherwise, they might leave. Here we go. Hello, are you a 1033?
The game has started.
He is a 1033. Look at that. Alright, so I'm not really sure what I want to play right now. I only know that I want to play relatively quickly because the last guy bailed on me. Oh god, I don't know. I'm just going to approach. Don't really want to play any kind of opening right now. I'm just going to a hello? Pushing and cutting seems like a deal, but I think I'm just going to give him a wall. I don't see any reason not to just poke at that, I guess. And then Hane, because I can cut like a crazy person? This is a very interesting sequence. I don't know where he got this from, though. I'm not going to be jealous, so I will back off of here. He's got to try to use this. That's going to be this one or this one. And they both leave Aji. He tried to do this one instead. It leaves even more Aji. It leaves shoulder hits. It leaves caps. I mean, I'm searching deep in my feelings. Like, do I feel threatened by this? And the answer is no. So I'm going to play away. Oh, I'm sorry. Coordinates. Hello. He's kicking me and allowing me to get a perfect little bottom area here. Now here's where things start to get a little bit more difficult to decide. Like, I feel like I'm ahead, so do I start playing some slack moves? Or should I try to like take this area aggressively and give him more territory? Like, I haven't been feeling really good about 015 lately. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not playing this one. I might play this one. I'm not going to play here because he might get a wall here to try to attack this or something. I could see an attack, a pincer. I could see a pincer here. I shouldn't worry about this. This into something like that isn't bad. Oh, the influence route, though. Oh, I'm so not comfortable with the influence route. But technically it's not bad, so I'll do it. Okay. He's got that. Or not. This is really good for me. He's not very good with Joseki, is he? If I go here, he gets this, and later on, if I go here, he might get this one later on. So I guess I should play here in light of that. And then just to see that he's going to get these two later on as well. Because him cutting through here is bad for me. But him poking at that's kind of sucky too. And this way he can't poke at it. So if you want to try to reduce this, you might try to go like into some weird kind of poking action. I don't know. I can see reasons for both. I'm going to play here and see what he does. I can see reasons for both. I looked at the screen. Wrong screen. I mean, he has to play again because being surrounded here would be in... I mean, he won't die, but you don't want to be surrounded here. It's just kind of obvious, yeah? Thank you. That was a bad move. I should have actually attached there. I played that one too quick. Alright, let's fight then. He'll cut it. Or not. I'll extend then. So now I have a lot of influence. Now he's trying to invade. Seems okay. I'll just deny him his invasion. Let's see, these are low, so we'll probably try to keep them low, maybe try to build out a little bit. That seems okay. Do have to be a little bit careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. 14 plus Comey is then 20, maybe 21-ish points he's got here. That's a pretty big corner. That's a pretty big corner. Well then, if I play here, he goes there. Alright, I'll play here instead. That makes your 3-3 vulnerable, so I can approach here and Sente. I could play this. In fact, I think I will, because we're pretty strong here in the area. And I think he's trying to get away with a little bit too much. Ever get that feeling? Ever get that feeling? He can take here, but I'm going to connect, and he's not alive yet either. No, I won't. Well, yeah, I will. Now, the question here... If I go there, he's going to go there. So if I go here, he's going to go there. This is probably better. But then he just lives? That seems bad. I don't like it when they do that. Tell you what, I'm not going to try to chase him. I'll let him live. I'll make the decision just to let him live. And I'm going to ignore this for the moment, because we are going to play here instead because of his 3-3. We can Hane here, which is a really good, really good for us. He doesn't seem to really respect influence very much, does he? Try to see if you can get the Hane and Incente. Okay, that one's not a bad move. Most of these others I feel are, however. Let's go ahead and cut this off because the 3-3 is vulnerable again as a result of this. He'll ignore me though, I think. He did not ignore me. Interesting. Alright, so he's trying to get all of this for himself. Unfortunately, it is a 2-space extension. So I will attack here. I might pressure to here. He might take some of this still, but that's okay. I will jump out. I want to jump out because if I can cap this, I mean, that's just game over. So I'm fine having him force me to jump out this group. It's cool. Or at least it should be. Why do I keep looking over there? Or at least it should be. He might try to do the old trying to push and live here. I'll probably poke at that. I might, I don't know. That's what I needed. He has to play here now. He can't aid this group anymore. Hello. That's not a good move. Now I can cut through you. And I will cut through you if you give me the opportunity. As we can see here. So I'm not sure what this was. I'm not sure what this was. Maybe he thinks that I'm weaker than he is, but that's just fundamentally not true. He doesn't want to respond to this move either. We take our large one. Now we're up for grabs on a lot of area here. I will keep him this nicely cut off. This might be a bad move. I'm not certain. But it seems like it's doing wonders for me. There's a cut here. It doesn't really go anywhere because these two stones are connected to this pretty strong. I mean, there's a cut, there's an Atari, there's a Hane. I mean, there's bad Aji, sure, a little bit. But even the cut here, and then the Atari there, and then going under and linking is kind of bad because the throw-in means this is a shortage of liberties. So that's okay. If I get this move in, though, I think he just loses the game. Because this is too much. He has to come in from this area, but he won't be able to touch the majority of this. Yeah, I think he's coming to the same conclusion. Now, unfortunately, that conclusion does assume something rather bad. And that is, this group is completely fine, which it is not. So, how can... I want to see if I can strengthen this so he doesn't have anywhere to... Hello. Can I reduce you here? I mean, I'm fine with just like this. Okay. This might be asking for too much. Or maybe not enough. I'm not sure if I can kill him. I've got this incentive, I've got that. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Because he has forgotten about this quite conveniently. Plus we're getting this move in, which is nice for our corner. Right. This is the annoying bit. Right. This is the... Yeah, this is the annoying bit. Righto. Uh-huh. Now, I think connecting might be small. Is this actually a better move? I mean, it keeps the cut point, but he doesn't really go anywhere with the cut point, right? I mean, if he clamps, I just play that, and then we're all nicely connected, but... I mean, it's these kind of things that I wish I knew the answer to. I mean, this might yield a bit less Aji, but then this yields a bit more territory, but this still... I don't know. I'll just connect. I wish I knew. I don't. By Atari, Atari's there. I take. He takes. And then that seems to go to a Ko, doesn't it? Does, doesn't it? If I go here, he goes there. I take. He takes. So he has these low. So then this is a Ko. He's offering a Ko for his entire group. Do I have threats? Where do I have my threats from? I don't seem to have any threats. Just a preliminary examination shows zero stretch. I've got this as a threat. He takes. I connect back. And then maybe that's a No, that's not a shape. That's not a dead shape, stupid. You have to go here, here, here. And then, like, that. That's not a threat. But this is a threat. Okay, I'll grant you this is a threat. And then if I take this. Nope. This could be a threat, because if I play there, he takes. I can go there. So if I go here, he ignores. I go there, he goes there. I have to respond. Yeah. Okay, so I got 2 threats here. Maybe another one over here? I don't think I need the co. To be completely honest, I don't need the co to win, because I've got a ton in the center. But fundamentally speaking, I think this is proper, because he's trying to get away with something he has no business getting away with. I feel like a pansy if I just, like, back off from it, you know? Like, I view that as maybe an overplay. I'm doing it. I talked myself into it. I think that's. I think that's a no. I feel like a no on this one. Are you feeling a no on this one too? I'm feeling a no. I don't think it's proper play to say it's okay, this entire group can live because there's a co for the entire thing. Doesn't that seem a little strange to you? I think there's something rotten with that, you know? Now, I think I got to go play here, because if he goes here, here, he could go there first, and then there, and then there. So I think I need to make this exchange. And then we make this exchange. Now this is a fairly small one, so let's see if he has any interesting threats first. This will be my first one. Maybe I should have made it larger. I think if I play here I can clamp to him if he ignores me, and then I just throw in, and then I think I can kill him. Really, sir? Have you read that one through all the way?
Overtime count?
I connect right now. Because if I clamp right now, he's not alive, as is. Again, I view this as an overplay on his part. A big one. But I should only play here just to secure. But again, that's bad. I can clamp.
3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm going to review this one later. Right now I'm just going to go and I'm just going to take this. Since I've got this center and that corner. I think I'm pretty happy with my position. I'm tempted to take this one now as well. It gets rid of a couple of his points. It could be fairly large too, because this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
9, 8.
If I play here, he goes there, there,
6,
pushes
5,
up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't care. I don't want to go through this process. This seems really sketchy. Did he? No, I throw and then I'm dead. Okay. Just play here now, and no, maybe play here instead. Isn't this larger than that? I don't know. It's worth a bunch of points for him.
8, 7.
But that's okay. We should just go and take our win. I know I'm terrible at counting, but I'm fairly certain that this one's not that hard to count. Lots of points versus not a lot of points. That seems pretty straightforward. Alright, so he's trying to go through here. I don't think this actually leads anywhere, because this is pretty easy to defend against. Yes. I think that was a mistake. I think he should have gone over here, because this thing was going to let him take. But he could have, like, reduced all of that, surely. Yeah, he could have reduced that a lot more. Yeah, I think that's a bad endgame for him. Connect. Go here? No, go here first. Yeah, go here first. Alright, so this is where our endgame begins. I could go here. I mean, that's technically a ko. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're fine. I can play here. I can play here because there might be there is something there later, actually. Fair enough. This is a threat, so I can play here to exchange a few things. Can poke here, I guess. Can also go here. This, Hito's there, I take. It's worth 1. 2 points. 2 point Sente. He plays here, that's worth a lot. If I play here, he responds, I connect, and he plays there. I don't really want to read that out, to be completely honest.
9, 8.
I don't want to read that out. Because then there's like the attachment here that I have to read out as well to see if he can't cut. I just don't feel like reading any of that. Now, I do feel a little bit bad. This is my only source of territory, but it does seem like pretty large compared to this is like 20 growth and corner, which is big, don't get me wrong. It is big, but I think this might be worth more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26-ish, right? If I go here, he goes there to fill. I go here, he goes there. Yeah, so this
9, 8.
gets
7,
taken, but then that's get
6,
filled. But I go here, I
5,
think it doesn't matter.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, he can't do anything with these 2 cutting points. We're okay. That was pretty big-ish. This is 2 points. Now it is worth none. I will try to fight this to see if I can't. Not relevant. Still not relevant. Okay. Well then. This is a pretty big point. That one was a pretty big point. I'll just keep poking at the corner then, I guess. That was an annoying point, thank you. Sorry. I'll have to connect there. No, I should have played here first. I'm stupid. That was larger. Oh god, that was larger. That was worth a point. That was not worth anything because he couldn't do that. Yep, couldn't do that. Wonderful. Not sure if the score estimator is going to try to do something over there. So I'll just go ahead and say don't do it. Oh, that's retarded because this actually has to be, yep, okay. That would be an Atari and then I'd be dead. So I'm going to have to fill this move in. Oops. Yep, you win. That's a point, I'm sorry. This isn't Chinese counting, we can stop that now. Go to counting. No, this one! Ah, whatever, who cares. So I win by 22.5. No, I do not want another game, thank you. That one was quite enough. Let's review the game and see what exactly happened in this particular game. So I just played randomly, and then he played this, which I kind of want to look up on just Wikipedia because I don't remember ever seeing this particular move. I just decided to go for just solid territory kind of stuff. But this is where I really kind of wanted to go, what are you doing here? You know, like, what is this? Can you really hold on to that cutting point? Like, how do you handle it? Do you just back off? Maybe you do. Maybe you do. I don't know. It seems like a potential for complication. So I played there, he connected, we just did that. Nice and solid. He tried to go, that should be fourth line, but this is also a bad place. He needs to play it there. So here's the thing. Here's why this isn't really going to work fundamentally speaking. This is a threat. This is a threat. This is a threat. This is a threat. So I've got all of these different ways to reduce the top. So he'll keep about half of it like we expected, and he kind of got about that in the end game. Like, he'll keep maybe this or something over here, but he's not going to keep all of it. Maybe some territory up in here first. Without the exchange over here, we don't really know how much that's going to be. But he'll keep about half of it, but not really all of it. So if this is equal to this, and if this is equal to this, then losing half of this would really, really, really suck. Don't you think? Maybe I'm wrong. So we played here and he kicked me, and that was bizarre. This is not the right Chiseki, those of you who are curious. You play here, your opponent can play here or here, depending on how he wants to continue the game. Sometimes we play here, but then there's this. And regrettably, what we happen to see here is we just kind of sacrifice these stones for a larger wall. So these are kind of forfeit. And then here I made a mistake. Oh god, I made a mistake. Because what's he going to do? Play this? That is so much better for me. That is so much better for me. I don't even know why I did that. I don't think I even thought about it. I'm like, I'm just going to play here. And now I think he should probably cut and fight me. So I got this lingering behind. This was a bad move, though. No, it's a probe. It's a probe. If he really has something serious that he wants to do here, this might be okay. The only problem is the right-hand side is not forgiving. Like, this still needs to be here, I think. And then anything I play locally is Gote. So the idea for me was maybe I was going to play and grow, but I didn't like that. I was thinking about playing here, but then he was going to exchange this one. And I wasn't sure I liked that either because this is small. And this is a big corner, but instead, not how it went. Not how it went down at all. Instead we played this way. I think maybe I did this a little bit too early. Maybe I went after this a little early. And the fundamental problem is when he comes out here, there's just so much to do. You know, I mean, he's not alive locally, so he has to be careful. But I don't know. I think surrounding was a better option here. He should be happy to get this move in. Get one in is so huge. I want to use my influence. I want to use that influence. And when he didn't back away at one, he's just like, you know what? Dude, use your influence. I really don't care. I mean, how am I going to grow this area here with this wall that can just go and be like, bong? Am I growing this? Just this area here? I mean, compare that to what I got in the actual game. That's a lot smaller. So he does this. I don't care. I don't care. This is not a large move. This is an okay move because you're threatening the 3/3. This has dual purpose. I'm trying to expand out, and I'm trying to go into your middle, into your corner, right? So if I do this in saying defense, like I don't want you going into my corner, then maybe you can keep expanding somehow after you play this one. But this, you're not going to stay a Daunt level player playing these kind of moves. This just says, all I want to do is expand. Like, but what about pressure on me? What about, you're supposed to like keep me worried about things so I can't just turn around and reduce you. But there's no dual purpose there, so obviously your opponent's going to get back on his feet and start punching you in the face. You don't want to do that. That's why you need those dual purpose moves. So I'm like, alright, we're going to dual purpose this. We're cutting and threatening your corner. He's like, oh no, don't do that. And now I could just be like, oh no, get out of my game. Because you can't let me have this. And you just did. I mean, if this stone wasn't there, I would never play this. Go away. I mean, if this stone wasn't here, I would never play that, because it's like, huh? It's like, what are you trying to do here? Maybe even this one? For something larger in the middle? I mean, it just would never have worked out. So I was only able to build a middle because he gave me the opportunity to, and then he jumped out, which is like the best moves I could have asked for. I couldn't have choreographed his answers any more perfectly than he did. I want this to run because of that cap. So what he needs to do is he needs to be like, maybe I'm going to try to settle here right now. Like, maybe just settle. We can't run. Maybe just settle. I don't know. I don't know what the good answer is here. But this wasn't it. And you could try jumping out right now, but again, this isn't alive, and it wouldn't be a good idea. I think if you jumped out right now, I'd be tempted to play something like this. Because this right here is generally what we're looking for. Like this kind of way of making him not alive locally. This was pretty straightforward. I explained it in the game. And then maybe I didn't have to do that. Did I have to do that? He plays there. I think so. If I play away, he gets this, right? And then this, and then that. I mean, can I still kill this? Not with him having a free move right now, right? I mean, that's kind of hard. And I think I was right that this is just not good for him, so he called him on it, and I like it a lot. Giving up that, well, that's good enough. That's so good enough. And here I still can't tell if I was being a wuss. Because he can't do this, right? But the problem with this is that I just can't do it. Same thing here. I really wanted to do this. but I couldn't read everything out. Like, where, I don't know. There's just like so much here that I was just like, I don't want to. One mistake, and maybe this is supposed to die, but one mistake is all it's going to take to destroy me. So why bother with that? And after this game is just over. Oh, right, that, yeah. Like right now, I have no response to this besides connecting. Right? And then he's staring at that compared to maybe this is, I don't know, this might be better. I think I am right also that this would have been a better move. Go to Co over this. It's worth a couple extra points. That would have been better. Alright, but that's pretty much the game. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm probably going to play some more because we are 4 games from ranking up. Make that 3 games from ranking up. And I kind of want to do that again. Maybe this time we'll stay at 6 Dan and rank up to 7 Dan. Yay. So join me for that. I will see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed the game. Take care, everyone.